Hey guys, welcome to How Not to Suck. I'm your host, Dana Sanchez, and today we are going to be talking about authenticity. Moreover, being yourself. If I'm adjusting my hair here a little bit because I just had this mask on and I was kind of playing with it. Oops, right here. So it's Halloween today. And typically, why do we enjoy Halloween? So many of us enjoy Halloween, right? Because we can, put on a mask. And for a little while, we get to be someone else. But many of us are wearing masks even when it's not Halloween. So I want to talk to you a little bit about being yourself. And for those of you, a lot of people think they have to, compare themselves to other people, or they try to act like someone else, someone that maybe they admire, or they think that, their personality isn't great, or, maybe they don't look like they're supposed to, or, something about us that we want to change. But I just want to encourage you, no matter what you do, if you own a business, if you don't own a business, if you're in sales and marketing, no matter what, be authentically you. Just be yourself. Be yourself. You know what? Because when you are yourself, no matter what business you're in, it doesn't feel forced. Interactions are easy. When you're trying to be someone else, it's uncomfortable. It's not just uncomfortable to you, but it's uncomfortable to everyone that you're around. It's so apparent. And I get it. I get that. There's been times in my life where, I've tried to emulate someone else. And you know what? I mean, it was just tough. It was just tough to do. And it was hard to sustain that. Especially being in sales. When you're new, you go through all this sales training, and so it sort of feels inauthentic. It doesn't feel like it should be you. And I keep messing with my hair because I've been messing with these masks. It's the first day of my haircut. Do you ever get a haircut and it's like the first day you get it cut, it just doesn't look right, or it doesn't do what? So I'm doing exactly what I tell people not to do. All right, here's the thing. Nobody cares what you look like. Dana, I'm speaking to myself. Nobody cares what you look like. Nobody cares what you sound like. You know what people care about? People care about themselves. That's it. And social media, we have to understand that social media is a very photoshopped reality. People are showing us their photoshopped life full of filters and perfectness. Perfectness? That's not a word. Perfection and perfect. They're perfect lives, right? So is life really like that? No, it's not. It's messy. Do people show that? Not often. And you know what? I don't recommend it. Now, I'm not going to be so like, yes, I want you to be authentic, but I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, just be so authentic. Let's, show everybody what we look like without our makeup on, which I have done here, but only because I was and am sometimes lazy. So just be yourself. Hey, Sean. Yours is what? Sean? He's laughing now. Sean Tolliver, isn't that right? Just be yourself. Be yourself. Your life is perfect, Sean? Is that what you're saying? That your life is perfect. The perfect Photoshopped life. Nobody has it. Nobody has it, Sean. Not me, not anybody. So, I just want to encourage you, no matter what business you're in, no matter what you do, just even in your personal interactions, be yourself. Life is not perfect, Sean. If it was perfect, it wouldn't be interesting, right? So I don't go through this. I don't go through the pendulum swings. Like, now I'm going to show you my authentic self. So I'm going to take off all my makeup and I'm just going to, when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to show you exactly what I look like in the morning, and I'm going to tell you every deep and dark secret. No. That's not what it means to be authentic. What it means to be authentic is just that don't force stuff. Just don't force stuff. Just don't force it. Be you. Because why? You're enough. You are enough. You are enough. You're enough. So, be authentic. People respond, people buy from people. People buy from people they know, love, and trust. But Dana, I thought people bought from people they know, like, and trust. Not anymore. People buy from people they know, love, and trust, because top of mind awareness isn't enough anymore. You need to create top of mind preference. Top of mind preference is when you have 2 shoe stores or 2 car dealers or 2 motorcycle dealers or 2, painters, and they offer pretty much the same amount, same types of products, and they've been in business for a certain amount of time, and they're comparably speaking, who do you want to do business with? And that's where it becomes an emotional decision. So people buy from people they know, love, and trust. So be lovable. And how do you be lovable? How are you lovable? Just be yourself. Be yourself. And you know what? I had a friend once who was a little cuckoo, and but one of the things she said was she said, sometimes I act really crazy because I want to make everyone else feel comfortable. Like, I want people to feel better about themselves, so I just say and do whatever I want. And you know what? There's some truth to that. There's just a freedom in being authentic and not caring what other people think. I've kind of gotten to that point myself. I don't care. I just don't care. I mean, I care in the sense that, I'm not going to say I don't, like, I don't care, but it doesn't bother me. Like when I'm in if I'm in a group of people or we're at a get together and, I'm tired and I want to go home, I just go home. Just stand up and go. And a lot of times I don't even tell anybody. I've been practicing this thing called the Irish exit. Anybody know what an Irish exit is? An Irish exit is when you're so drunk that you leave the party without speaking to anyone. Well, I don't drink, not because I don't believe in it. I would drink, but I just don't like the way, it gives me a headache. So, one time somebody asked me, well, what's your alcohol? And it's like, well, food, online shopping. I do have habits. So, but I've been practicing the Irish exit, even though I don't drink. I just think that's just like a public service, You get up, you leave the party, and you know what? Because what happens when you leave the party early? Well, then you got to go thank your host, and then that host has to stop what they're doing, and then everybody has to say, all these goodbye pleasantries, when really you could have just saved everybody the time and just left. And then later people go, I wonder where Dana went. I don't know. I think I saw her leaving earlier. But then later just say, hey, thank you. I had a great time. You were busy. I decided to scoot out. Boom. It works. And anyway, if you're just tuning in, be yourself. Be yourself. Be legitimately yourself. Be fiercely you. Be unapologetically you. If no matter what, I don't change have your own opinion. Have an opinion about something. If you don't agree with something, it's okay. We can agree to disagree, but just have an opinion. Don't worry about what your friends think, or what strangers think. If you just do something that feels good to you, like be you without it being forced. And trust me, people will like you so much more when you are yourself. Now, there are times, sure, then I might be a little bit more. I might go overboard. Sometimes I think sometimes I think people reach maximum Dana, and that's at times, or if I'm like an oversharer, which I'm a classic oversharer, and I go home and I'll experience like a vulnerability hangover, where I'm like, oh gosh, I can't believe what did I say? I wonder how they took that. But you know what? I would rather have that any day of the week than to be thought of as somebody that just was not comfortable in her own skin. So being comfortable in your own skin isn't about what you look like either. It's about you being comfortable with you. So be yourself. That's what I have for today. Also, the thing is too, is that Facebook is changing a little bit of the ways that they're rewarding live videos. So we're going to talk about that next week and how I'm making a change because Facebook made a change. You know what? Not everything's written in stone. Sometimes my strategies, marketing strategies are changed. Why? Because I don't write the rules at Facebook. I just don't. Neither do you. So we just have to kind of go with the flow. So be yourself. Nobody's perfect. Don't compare yourself. Ask yourself, what kind of masks are you wearing? And hopefully you're wearing something as cool as this right here. Love you guys. Talk to you next week. Be amazing. Don't suck. Love you.